Hello beautiful people, welcome and welcome back. My name is Deandra if you are new here, and as you can tell from the thumbnail, we're talking about my fast fashion bag collection. Now I just did the numbers. I have about 18 bags to show you. As you can see, there's no bags on display because I'm in that process of moving things around, doing a spring cleaning off the shelves, you know, all the little good stuff. So I want to talk to you about my fast fashion bags, and I'm going to categorize them based off of brand. And when I say fast fashion, I'm talking about your Shein, H&M, Mango, Zara, Amazon. Did I miss anything? Yeah, I think those are the main ones. Even stuff that you see on the street, which I'll explain later. Okay, so let's get into the first one, and I'm going to do Amazon. Now from Amazon, I have two bags to show you. This bag I love so much. I am shocked of the aesthetic of this bag. I would say you could definitely tell it's not made with the best of materials, but for what it is and how well it has held up thus far, I'm thoroughly happy. And I love how it just shines with all the glitter fabric that it has. It's very a unique bag, a classy bag, and it hits every single time I wear it, right? Next from Amazon is this basket weave bag with actual leather bits, and this is why I would say some fast fashion finds are worth it. I was going to do a synopsis at the end, but I will give little hints and my viewpoints throughout the video. This was well worth it for me because I knew I was getting real basket weave, real straw and stuff like that, real raw materials. Okay, granted, the craftsmanship on it is not the greatest, but I paid about $30 for this, so I'm not unhappy. I'm not sure if it's coming up on camera here, but I do have pop stitches all over. I do have some raw blunt ends of the actual basket weave portion that do stick me, I'm not going to lie, but it is lined, okay? And it is a crossbody strap. You don't have to wear this as a clutch, but you can if you really wanted to. And I love the pattern that it gave. I don't know what this is, but it has like a linen type feel, the interior and so forth. No feet, and it is just a button snap closure. Now I got this because I wanted something like this, just natural, raw, no fluff and bluff. And of course, with the price tag, I didn't want to pay a lot for it. I was like, you know what, I think I can get something like this from Amazon where I'm not going to pay a lot of money and I will be getting the look that I wanted. Have I worn this? Yes. Have I worn it a lot? No. Does that bother me? No, because I paid very little for this bag. And I think me even saying $30 was being generous. I think I probably paid less for that. Alrighty, so next is H&M. Now, as you guys know, I love this baby down a lot last year, and I'm not going to lie, I foresee it happening this year as well. This is a straw hobo bag, giving you that raffia look and feel and everything like that. I always get confused if straw and raffia are the same thing. I feel like raffia is actually a grass and straw is straw, like paper and stuff like that. I don't think straw is an actual leaf that they're using, but I could be wrong. I probably should do some research on that. But I've noticed fast fashion brands are quick to do straw for raffia looks and not raffia, okay, if that makes any sense. So yes, this is giving you a raffia look, very sturdy for what it is. I've packed it to the punch. It expands, it gives you the look. It does not have real leather. I know this is pleather or vegan leather, I know that, and I knew that when going into it. But guess what, I want this purely for the look. So this is where you have to battle with yourself, and this is why I say fast fashion bags are worth it. If you don't care about brands and titles and all that stuff, you can navigate within fast fashion brands and get certain looks in varying stages of quality and craftsmanship materials, okay? So from the same brand, from H&M, they have the premium selection where you would have leather. The craftsmanship may differ, but they will have those things as well. So it's really dependent on what you're willing to spend your money on, what you're looking for, and what they deliver. But in comparison to a designer bag, of course, it's going to be lesser in craftsmanship. And I knew here, this one, I had no issues with craftsmanship at all. But I knew I was getting a straw bag with vegan leather. Next is this one. I have not worn it yet. Perhaps I'll bring it on like a vacation sometime. I don't see myself really wearing it to work, but that may change because I've been actually looking at items like this recently. And it does have space, right? I don't know how sturdy this is, but look at it, guys. I always said this reminded me of a Prada crochet bag that they have, and actually a lot of brands do that, but Prada I feel like is the most see-through, and this is straw as well. It's not crochet, or I should say a fabric rather, but it is straw, and it says Milano Porta Venezia at the bottom. Lastly, from H&M is this straw bag. Now, I go back and forth at times if I want to keep it, but each time I look at it, I was just like, if I were going to get the same look from an actual designer bag, I'll be paying an arm and a leg. Well, not an arm and a leg, but just a lot more. Say if I got this style of bag from Rebecca Minkoff, for example, I would be paying anywhere from $200 to $300. I think I got this for a little bit over $30 if I'm mistaken, give or take, you know what I mean? So it's just like, I fashioned it to be a shoulder bag, but it doesn't have to be. I could wear this crossbody as well, and I feel like it looks scrumptious. I have not worn it because sometimes I forget about it, and that's my fault, but I feel like this can work on so many levels in the summertime or in the warmer months. It's squishable enough that I can bring it on travels and stuff like that and not worry about it being squished, and worrying about the integrity of the bag, because guess what? I didn't pay a lot for it. So if you're looking for things, I've noticed for things that I'm more inclined to bring overseas, I kind of want it under the radar. I kind of want it to be something that I can fling all over the place and not care about it. If something were to happen to it, if it got stolen, if it got wet, if it got ripped, I would not be upset because I know that it's a fast fashion bag. I can get something else. I most likely already have something else of better quality in my collection that I would use. And yeah, this is just for, you know, those random purposes. I got it because I wanted something like this on the designer end, and I didn't know how it would work in my collection, right? So you can use fast fashion bags as a way as like dupes and alternatives and stuff like that, because a lot of fast fashion items are influenced by higher priced things and, you know, luxury items and stuff like that. So this is a really good hunting ground, I would say, to get certain trendy pieces, seasonal pieces in your collection that you can figure out what works from you and what doesn't. Alrighty, so next comes Mango. Now I have to say, hands down, I think I get the most interesting and best quality made items from Mango. If you don't know Mango, Mango is almost like on the same level as like Zara. I feel sometimes they're a little bit more elevated than Zara, but they are a fast fashion brand. So first came this one. I have not worn her, but it's hard for me to part from her because this is a suede bag. Now I have messed her up. If you guys have any ideas of how to clean suede like this, I think Dee Dee Bean has told me, and I have yet to do it, that Caleb Snell has shared a video of how to clean suede. So I need to go and do that. But this is the quality of the suede alone made me feel, wow, I can't believe I got it from Mango. Okay, secondly, it was just so simple, and this is a crossbody bag, but as I have grown in my collection, I realized I can finagle with the crossbody strap. It has a fabric interior, which is fine, and this is the crossbody strap, which cannot be removed. It has 2 compartments and so forth, but very generous. Okay, and I did not part with this, even though I messed it up, mainly because I felt like this can work for me even now. Okay, it fits just like that, very simple, not a care in the world. It will fit what you need. It's definitely something that you can kind of dress up depending on what you're wearing and where you're going, of course, but I felt like it's very flimsy, so you can also pack it as well. So it's just like I felt like I would be doing myself a disservice, and I did not pay a lot for this. This was, since it's real leather, it on Mango, they do price up their leather pieces for sure, but I got it on a sale. And if memory serves me correct, I got paid for like $40-50, okay, max possibly 60. Okay, so I do feel like this is a good crossbody bag, okay, that you can get for a decent price. Suede mini bag type of situation that can work on many levels, and can be packable on top of that. Like, this is something that I would love to pack if I'm having like a little winter vacation or somewhere cooler and I want something under the radar, something that has no affiliation with anything and just simple, and that can work, right? This is perfect. So yes, this was the first one. Next came this, and I'm so upset that I messed it up here. I think I was at first thinking it was water. I think it's oil, because I have not managed to get that stain out, and I'm wondering if I can get that deeper brown stain looking thing to work at my advantage and do something to it. I don't know. But remember that whole Western frenzy that we were having last year, summer, fall time? Yeah, summer, fall time. Yeah, I don't need it. I have a few items in my closet that I was just like, I've gotten over the years. I was like, no. As you remember, the fringe also from the Coach retail side that they were doing, I was tempted to get, but I was like, Deandra, you got this. Now, I have worn this, and I have worn this on a few occasions in comparison to this one, which I have not worn at all, which is my problem, really not the bag's fault. But I have worn this on a few occasions, granted not recently, more when I first got it, but I still love the bag. And I feel like, especially because, you know, we've gone in and out of that crescent moon shape trend. I got this before there was that trend at all, and when it came in, I was just like, I never really thirsted for those things because I had little bits of it in my collection. Now, one thing I love about this bag, why I would never give it up, besides it being suede, fully suede, okay, the interior I believe is fabric and fringe suede, okay, this was a Mango bag. You can customize it, and it's very versatile for what you need. So you can wear it as a wristlet clutch thing, okay, and I've worn it primarily like this, okay. I think it looks so cute like this. Oh my gosh, I love it in this cooler months, a sweater dress, a little something, boots. It's so cute. You can also take off the wristlet, so if you want it like a clutch type of situation, you know, just like so, you can do that as well. And if you have not noticed, you have D-rings, so you can wear this as a crossbody bag. So here is the crossbody strap. As I said, it is fabric interior. Here is the crossbody strap. It is adjustable and removable. So if I remember correctly, because this has been a few years, I think I got this in 2018 or 2017. I paid about $80 for this bag, and I did not care. I was like, oh my gosh, this is so cute. I love the fact that they have like the antique gold brassy hardware. I think that went very well with the whole Western theme as well. And this is why I'm saying that I feel like out of all, I feel like Mango has the most unique and best quality in their bags, in their leather bags, because most of them I have gotten are leather. Next came this beauty. Now this is a straw bag, straw shoulder bag, and I feel like a part of me may want to wear it another way, because I only wear it just like this. I bring this all the time on vacations, no matter where I'm going, especially if I'm going to a Caribbean destination. This goes with almost all my outfits because it's like a chocolate, and I'm a chocolate girl, so yeah, so it just goes with all my outfits. The bits of it is faux leather. I knew that going in, and I didn't care because it's very minuscule. There's not a lot of faux leather pieces here. Most of it is a straw bag. There's no feet, and it's straw all the way around. This hardware has not really tarnished. I do see like some scratches in it, but in terms of it turning green or anything like that, no. It is a shiny gold, which I think makes it pop and look good. A way that I've been thinking of wearing it is kind of dangling it and wearing like a crossbody strap or a shoulder leather strap, a brown one of course, to have that dangle. And I could wear that casually, just like so, or over my shoulder with this as a decorative detail. Do I need to do that? No. Is it nice to just dress up your bags and have fun with it? Yes. So would I do it? Possibly. Obviously, I can also put on a bag charm if I want to as well, but honestly, when going on vacations, and I honestly solely wear this on vacations, I don't really reach for it here in the US at all because I have other bags to choose from. And as I said, when traveling, I want something squishy. I want something that can be moldable. I can pack this and nest this into many different bags. And honestly, if I paid a lot of money from this, from a designer brand that still had all these features, I would not be as carefree and wanting to scrunch it and nest it in other bags as I would want to when traveling. Okay, so it's good that I went the fast fashion route, because do I love it? Yes. Do I care for it as much? No, because I didn't invest that much in it. Okay, so when this goes, would I be sad? Of course, but I feel like the fast fashion brands will come through again and I'll find something. And honestly, I have been watching Mango, and year after year they have some straw raffia version looking bag. Okay, even right now they have like a little clutch version that if I didn't have this, I would have picked it up already, but I have this, and this is going probably like 3-4 years strong. So yes, they're worth it. Next is this one. Now this I got off of Mango's capsule section. So this is supposed to be timeless. This was under the trend when they were thinking about minimalistic things, timeless designs, things that you would have in your collection forever. And is this design that? Yes, I do think this design is that. However, this is where fast fashion kind of, let me see, falters in a way, because not all the time the quality is there. So this bag, let's back it up a minute. I do expect from fast fashion brands the quality not to be there, but they were promoting and explaining this bag to be a timeless design with quality materials and meant to last. Okay, however, their craftsmanship did not follow suit, but because they were promoting it as such, this was over a $200 bag. This is all leather. This is a cracked patent leather bag with gold details. It does have a shoulder and detachable shoulder strap, and I wore it to a wedding. It was wonderful until it broke. Okay, this mechanism here, it has a little notch that's supposed to, I don't know if you can see that, a little notch here that's supposed to go into the mechanism and lock it. It's no longer there. So can I technically wear the bag? Yes, but I have to keep it sandwiched so not all my contents will fall out, because it does not lock anymore. Okay, no locking mechanism, very unsafe. So I can't really even hold my bag like this top handle. I would have to put it in like so, okay, which is not ideal. Not ideal at all. So solely how I would be able to wear this is as a clutch. Okay, so that's why I kept it. But because I do like the bag, I was really looking at a Saint Laurent version that was $2,000, and I got this a little bit over $200. So I felt like I won the jackpot. But as I said, I felt because we had a separate capsule line that was ranked or priced very high in comparison to other things, and they were promoting it as a ode to minimalism and timeless designs. I thought this would last forever. It shall in materials, but in terms of functionality, no. Now, in terms of this last beauty here, this is a bag that I got from Mango because I love the Brandon Blackwood Nia bag, and I was like, I don't know if I'm willing to pay $400. And I was like, ooh, Mango came out with an alternative. Now, I don't know if this is a sign from the man above that I should not get the Nia bag, because I want the Nia bag, and every time that I'm willing to go and get it and I'm like, all right, I'm going to take the plunge, it's sold out. Now, as I'm making this video, I'm like, oh my gosh, I forgot I had this bag. Now, as you can see, I probably have not stored it all that well because all the raffia is all over the place, or the straw, I should say, is all over the place. But I kind of want it to be messy. I kind of want it to be exaggerated. I want it to poof out and all that stuff. And I'm going to see if I wear it this year. If I don't, I think I have to think long and hard about if I would actually wear that Nia bag. And I feel like a part of me is saying I would, but just that I'm not getting the right silhouette. But this is cute to me. Now, just to get you a little updated on the materials, this leather bits are not real. These are faux leather, which I knew going in, and I got this about $80. Okay, I thought it would be bigger because it looked really poofy online. That's why I want this to poof up more. It is basket weave straw type of material and like a burlap interior. This is like almost like a Boston bag shape, and it's drawstring, so you just go in and you have a zippered compartment in the inside at the back there. Yeah, I need to wear this bag. I don't think I would wear this to work per se. We shall see, but this is definitely giving a lot of summer vibes. Alrighty, so next is Shein. As you can see here, I only have 3 to show you. You probably forgot about these, but I'm kind of on the fence on if I'm going to keep these. I'm giving it another year. If I don't wear them, I'm going to give it away. I just feel like I either give it away or sell them, and I feel like they're so cheap. It doesn't make sense to sell, but it doesn't make sense. But let's see. This one I absolutely love. As you guys know, I just got this one, so I'm trying to see how everything's going to work out. I already have some ideas of how I'm going to wear this. Now, as you guys know, this is a dupe to the Bottega Veneta bag, and I feel like this will serve as and quench that thirst. I feel like it already has already, and it will work on many levels, but it won't be something I'll pull for all the time. So this is going to be, honestly, kind of like a waiting game. I know this is not something I'll pull for all the time, so even if like 2 years go and I barely wear it, I'm not going to be upset because look at it. It's a zebra bag. That's already enough. Okay, not all the time this is going to work for me. So yes, this is the Shein bags. Alrighty, so this is the last fast fashion brand before I go to the miscellaneous ones. Okay, this is the one that I have. This is the last one that I have a bunch from. So this one is Zara. As you can tell, I kind of went in alphabetical order. Okay, and let's go to the first one. This one I really do like. I really like the color. I don't have a bag in this color, and this is real leather, and that's why I keep it. I feel like this would be a great anything bag, okay, whether on vacation, whether domestic. I haven't worn it here because this doesn't have to be strictly a crossbody bag because this is removable and it is adjustable, but I just haven't pulled for it because this will be a bag that you use only your essentials for. Now you may be saying you have a lot of mini bags that you use your only essentials for. That is correct. I just haven't had the need to pull for this yet. So I'm really happy I went the fast fashion route, and I did get this on sale as well. I believe I got it for under probably $50 or $40. I didn't spend a lot on this at all. However, I would say when I opened this, I immediately had a leather smell for a good amount of them. I haven't really spoken about that with the other bags. The mango bags that were leather, especially the suede, you immediately, and still up to this day, you get a leather smell. Okay, so this is why I'm saying you can get some gems. Okay, you can get some gems off of the fast fashion websites. You just have to look, be mindful, possibly wait for a sale, because depending on the item, they can go on a sale. And you know, cherish them and take care of them. Now this has 2 zipper components with a main spot which does house my phone or fit my phone, and it's puffy. So honestly, I never liked the Coach Pillow Madison. I shouldn't say that. I should not say that. Not Pillow Madison, Pillow. Oh wait, hold on. That's true. Okay, hold on. I never liked the Coach Pillow Madison, Quilted Madison, but that's besides the point. I'm talking about the Coach Pillow Tabby, okay? So I did like the Coach Pillow Tabbies, the ones that came before the Quilted Tabbies. However, I never got it, and then I got this one, which I felt like satiated my want for it, and I'm happy I don't have it because I feel like I see it everywhere on YouTube. I don't really see it everywhere in person, but I see it everywhere on YouTube. And this is puffy. This is puffy, so puffy, okay? And I feel like it has pretty much the same compartments. The only thing is that you do have a shoulder strap with the pillow Madison. Why I keep saying pillow Madison? With the pillow tabbies. This one you do not, but since you can remove the strap, I'm pretty sure you can put on your own strap on here and do a shoulder bag as well. So perhaps I'll do that. Perhaps I'll get a nice little silver chain, and I think I will pull this a little bit more because I'm a much more of a shoulder bag girly than a crossbody girly, so I think that would make me pull for this. But yes, this is a beautiful bag. And so this came next. This is a flat pouch which has half calf hair or cow hair on it. I don't know what you want to call it, but I think they call it cowhide hair, something like that they called it. It still has the tags on it because I haven't worn it, and I got this around the time when Coach was having their dragon fruit color type of situation. I also did want the lime green type of yellow one, but they sold out on that one very quickly, so I just took this one because this one was on sale. Now I got it because I've seen other brands, designer brands, do flat pouches like this to wear with dresses, anything, just as a clutch and so forth like that. I did mention that I was influenced by Fierce 50 Plus. I hope I'm remembering her channel right. She's a little bit MIA at the moment. I hope she's doing well. But she has a Coach quilted version to it, and I was looking at that, okay? But it was like $100. I don't believe it was $200. I believe it probably may have been $200, like $195. I'm not mistaken, but I don't remember at the moment. But she bought it to wear in her bags as like a little organizational tool. And I was like, oh, I didn't even think of that as a different way to use it. Now this, I don't really see this as an organizational tool because it looks so pretty, but I wanted to see how it would fare in my collection if I'll pick it up, whatever the case may be. Perhaps I'll bring it on vacation because this is a pretty color, pop of color that I can use in many different ways, but you know, I just don't know. So that's why I got it. I'm trying out a style, and that's why I use some fast fashion designs and bags. If I'm wanting to try out a style, I will go the fast fashion route. Okay, I may be sounding like a broken record, but yeah, this is why fast fashion brands are worth it. Now this is the most recent Zara acquisition, and I love it. Alrighty, last and not least are my miscellaneous, and these are from fast fashion stores or stores that I've seen or walked in person that are fast fashion like a Rainbow, Denise, Pretty Girl type of thing that you would see on the street. I know exactly the place that I got them from, so I'm gonna go down the rabbit hole of when I've acquired each. Okay, so the first two are these. I got it at the same place called Got the Look, which no longer is, well, I think you can still see them online, but I don't think you can find these items on there anymore because these are trendy pieces. They're not going to keep them forever. Okay, I did not find them online. I found them in person in Jersey, and they had an actual store in Atlantic City area. This one I wear, I don't know, actually wear these both about the same amount, but it's a lot. Okay, I always bring this on vacations, okay, because although it is a belt bag, okay, I don't wear it as a belt bag. I wear it as a shoulder bag. Okay, this is perfect for just regular everyday nightlife, whatever the case may be. Just something, it's flat, as you can tell. Okay, as I said, I don't really wear it here, but I have, but if I need to, or I felt like it went very well with my outfit and so forth like that. This is a inspired version of a Chanel belt bag. I didn't know that until after, but I figured it was because of the diamond quilting. I love it. It packs a punch. I have never been unhappy when having it. This is tarnishing. It's not turning green, but it's definitely turning brown, for sure. So in comparison to like the mango and stuff like that, this is not the greatest quality in terms of the chain, but I don't care because I didn't get it for that purpose, for it to last long. Well, I want it to last long, but I'm not going to be hung up over if it doesn't. Now this one, as you guys know, this is a dupe for the Alexander Wang Harris bag. I have worn this primarily as a clutch. I can wear this as a what to call it again, top handle bag, because I just bring it back around and there you go. I'm so happy I went with the black rhinestones. This is not a crystal bag, or else it would have cost a lot more, I'm pretty sure. It does at times, especially at the pressure points, like at the corners, it will stick me, and that's because of the metal setting. And what I do, I literally just press that back into its position and it no longer sticks me. So it's just a little thing that you have to kind of work with certain bags that are, you know, going to be in lesser quality and you know, may have a little bit of quirks. I'm gonna call it that, quirks. Now on top of that, if I love the fact that I figured out that I can just hide the strap by just wrapping it around, because I was really tempted to just snip it off, and I was like, Deandra, no, I like the option of wearing it top handle. But I was just like, how am I going to wear the crossbody strap? Now the crossbody strap is still in its, well, I haven't used it, so that's why it's still in its plastic, but it is a silver chain strap. So with me hiding the strap on the sides, it looks kind of decorative, like as if it's there, and I just can still utilize the D-rings that it comes with and wear it as a crossbody bag. It has a lot of padding, I will say that. I don't know if it has a lot of padding because of the stones and the gems around it, but it is a bit heavy. So once you put stuff in it, you can do some damage. But I got this for under $40. Was it worth it? Extremely worth it. And once I saw it, I said, I need that bag. Last and not least is my dupe to the Prada nylon re-edition bag. I got this from Princess Polly, okay? I did not get the one that has the little extra accessory, but I could if I had wanted to. And this one has two straps. It has a fabric strap, okay, which is adjustable and of course removable. And the way I have worn it the most, actually no, because it differs, because I've worn it with the fabric strap as well. Haven't worn it a lot, nor have I worn it recently, but I do like this. You can wear it with both straps, of course, and use this as a decorative detail. So it's really up to you and what you want to do, where you're going, the vibe that you're going for. But yeah, simple. It is water resistant, not waterproof. It is squishable. The piping is definitely faux leather. I can pack this. I don't have to worry about a single thing. But yeah, it can work on many different levels, and I'm really happy that I have it in my collection. And I don't, even though I don't wear it a ton, I got it for like $29–30. I'm okay with that, okay? So as you can see, the reoccurring theme here is that it's going to be dependent on the person and the person's values and what they're buying the bag for. I want to stress that wholeheartedly. But if you do not care about brand name and all that stuff, if you are okay with, you know, accepting a bag that may or may not, because not all of them will, is depending on the bag brand and the product that you get, because even product to product may differ, because it is a fashion brand store, fast fashion store. You'll have varying craftsmanship, but you will always have different varying levels of quality of materials within those fast fashion brands that will coordinate with price. And depending on what you like, depending on what you're willing to spend your money on, depending on if you get a sale or not, okay? And some things I'll definitely wait on to see that price tag go down, and I'll snatch it up, because some of them, especially like I've noticed for Zara and Mango, they are a little bit stubborn and they will charge a lot for their bags, that at least more than what I'm willing to pay. But I did just say that I feel like Mango gives like pretty good quality and unique stuff and so forth. But it's a fast fashion brand, so if I feel like you're inching up to designer pricing, that's a problem for me, because I know you're not at least delivering that, okay? So I hope this video was not too scatterbrained and probably gave you like a little bit of insight as to why I personally would recommend fast fashion bags. Some things just work in my closet. Like, I don't want anything else. Some of them, as I said, I was looking to see that design bag and style to see if it would work in my collection, and once it worked, I was like, I don't even want the bigger price tag one. So it's just really dependent. So I do use fast fashion bags as like a dupe territory, alternatives territory type of situation, and if you are okay with those things, then yes, fast fashion bags are for you. I hope you're doing well. I hope this video was slightly informative and I hope you enjoyed it. Yes, I will not be opposed to getting another fast fashion brand bag in my collection if I feel like it is worth my money. So that's where I end on that note. Okay, I hope you guys are doing well, and bye.